want something stronger than that?
No. Just because you can drink and fly doesn't mean I can. I have to work.
Mac, I think she loves you.
What's not to love?
Goga, show us, will you? I'd like to see this.
Oh.
Pete Ryan.
Hi, Don. Long time no see.
Never thought I'd see you in town again.
Don Ho, Kathy Langston.
Hi, Kathy.
Hello, Mr. Ho. How are you?
Fine. Same business with Pete?
I don't think so.
Watch yourself.
What did he mean by that?
It's me.
Pete, I'm gonna have to run now. I'm sorry.
Now?
You can't leave now. This is the grand finale. Get a load of Mac.
That is quite a production number, but I've got 2 hours to pack, check in, and find my pills for my stupid ear infection. I think I left them in my bag up in Burl's room. I'm sorry you're not flying back with us, Mr. McBride.
Have a good time with Pete.
Enjoy the rest of your vacation.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
I will see you on the plane. I tell you, you're going to injure yourself someday.
Mac, where did you learn how to do the hula?
Ladies and gentlemen,
How about that, huh?
Mr. Hawaii, Don Ho.
Pearly shell
Pearly shell
on the ocean,
from the ocean,
shining in the sun,
shining in the sun,
covering the shore.
covering the shore.
When you see them,
When you see them,
my heart tells me that I love you more than all those little pearly shells.
All right, no problem there. Get the suitcase, E.
Girl, it's Kathy.
If I get out of here, you take those, I'll give you. Kathy, what's up?
Phil? Ernie? Isn't Burl here?
She's downstairs.
Well, I don't want to break up your party, but she's got my other bag right over there in her closet.
I'll get it for you. Here you go. See your check-in.
Yeah, sure.
You get something else?
What? No, I guess not.
Bye. Come on.
Hi, Kathy. Looking for me?
Yeah, just one in my other bag from your apartment. Phil gave it to me.
Oh, well, I'll see you on board, okay?
Okay.
It's me, Beryl.
Burl.
Yeah?
Nothing, really.
Okay.
Okay?
She see anything?
I don't think so.
Okay, let's get on with it.
Thank you.
Any particular place you want me to sit?
Something on the aisle. Would you like me to put that under the seat for you?
Sure, thanks. Thank you, Burl.
Hey, you want to take over, Ernie? I should put in my usual appearance.
Everything's under control, John.
Captain Topping, what are all those money bags being loaded into the hold? It looked like millions.
Well, I think it must be a Federal Reserve shipment this time.
Doesn't anyone worry about it being stolen?
Stolen from the cargo hold at 30,000 feet? If 1 cent of that shipment is missing, me and the whole flight crew are prime candidates for 10 years of Leavenworth. Why? Is something wrong?
No, I guess not. Not if the money's safe and you're not worried.
Hi, Kathy.
Actually, I fell in love with the islands years ago. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. Excuse me.
Thanks. You seem a bit worried. What's wrong?
I'm okay, I guess.
You know, I saw you talking with the captain up there. There's no problem, is it?
No. I'm just curious about something. I guess it's all this money that we're carrying around.
Money?
Yes, the Federal Reserve money. Lots of it.
Well, there's nothing unusual about having Federal Reserve money on an aircraft, is there?
For a girl from Calvary Corners, Iowa, it is. I've never seen so much money in my life. Kind of gets my imagination going. And in Calvary Corners, you had to have a big imagination, or you went crazy from sheer boredom. It's a hard habit to break. You got any suggestions?
You mean about the boredom thing? Yeah, I got a few.
See you.
How we doing?
Perfect.
Good night. Hope you enjoyed the flight.
Thank you for flying with us.
You still worried about the money?
I guess not. Not if the government isn't. Good night, Captain.
Good night, Captain. Good night. Nice to have met you.
You too, girl. Now, we are going to have that midnight supper. Tell you what you're going to do. You're going to meet me at Macbeth's in the marina. Do you know where that is?
Yes? Oh, first I want to change at my place. And just in case they take forever.
Oh, don't do that. You know?
Well, here's my home phone.
I mean, I don't want you to take forever.
I won't.
See ya.
Okay.
How you doing?
Hi, Pete. And how's Mr. Ryan?
Terrific. What time you got?
11:15.
Margarita.
Okay.
I mean, is that gorgeous? That's gorgeous. It may be dirty, but that's the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
Thank God it's over.
Yeah. Ain't the truth. Hey, that's got to be the skipper.
Oh, good.
Right. Entree, monsieur.
Kathy, what are you doing here?
I just wanted to ask if maybe sometime we could plan a vacation together. It wasn't important anyway, so good night.
Kathy.
Captain, please. Something's very wrong here. Let's get out of here fast. Captain, what
You could have killed her.
Listen, John. Go down to the parking lot, see if you can find her car, bring her bag up here. I got an idea.
What for?
She's gonna talk when she wakes up. And we're gonna have to do something permanent. $2 a.m., Pete. Closing. You got stood up? Have a quick one on the house.
Stood up. That's unmentionable. Here's a little present I brought to you from the islands.
Oh, you didn't have to get me anything.
Open it up.
Don't tell me. It's a moo-moo.
Right. I won't tell you.
Ta-da! A moo-moo!
Size 16?
16? No. Oh, you knew. It's a 10. Do you think these things are sexy at all?
Well, it depends on where the pineapples fall.
Oh.
Did a Kathy Langston call me?
No? Why? Who's Kathy Langston?
Oh, she's a terrific girl I met on the islands. Really wonderful.
Yeah. Mr. Peterson Ryan? Yeah. I'm Lieutenant Helmers. This is Sergeant Snutzel. We'd like to talk to you for a minute.
What's up?
We'd just like to talk to you.
Maggie. Get Kathy Langston on the telephone for me, will you, at that number?
Yeah. Okay.
That's Kathy Langston, and she's dead. You were on Flight 812 out of Hawaii last night with the victim, right?
Did you notice anyone on the flight who made any passes at her?
Or anybody that she flirted with? You know, anybody that she might have been leading on.
She wasn't that kind of a girl.
Where were you after you got off the flight, Ryan?
I was in a bar in Marina Del Rey called Macbeth's, waiting for her.
Really? How come she put on a bathing suit, then went for a swim? She couldn't have been too eager to meet you.
Is that your first time in that bar, Ryan?
Now, I go down there about once a month. They know me in there. You can check it out.
Well, about once a month or so, girls have been assaulted on that beach. This is the first one to get murdered.
Someone went to an awful lot of trouble to make this look like one of your assault cases. It's not right.
You wouldn't be trying to con us, would you, Ryan? No, of course not. Not with your background.
Get out. Get out.
All right, we're going. Oh, since you've got nothing to worry about, would you mind giving us a photo of yourself so we can show the other victims?
Maggie?
Yeah?
You got a picture of me out there?
Yeah.
It was premeditated murder. You remember what I told you, huh? Get out.
Thank you.
Sure. That's really horrible, getting accused of killing somebody you really liked. Mr. Ryan, on this napkin you gave me with Kathy's telephone number on it, there's something written on the other side. I don't know if it's important to you, but it says Federal Reserve.
Kathy wrote that, not me. She was worried about a Federal Reserve shipment of money aboard the plane. Maggie, call the airline and find out the name of the captain on Flight 812 last night and get the rest of the crew members' names for me, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna call Mac in Hawaii and tell him the bad news.
Yes, McBride here.
Mac, I just got some horrible news.
Oh, what's that?
Kathy Langston, my stewardess friend, she's dead.
She's dead. What happened?
What I think happened and what the police think are about as different as Laurel and Hardy. I think it was premeditated murder.
Who'd want to murder her? Makes no sense.
You're right, Mac. It doesn't make any sense, and I don't have much to go on. All I have to go on is a napkin. See, she wrote on this napkin on board the plane, Federal Reserve.
Why?
Well, I'm not sure. All I know is by the time I got on that plane, she was worried. See, they were carrying money on board that plane. Federal Reserve money. Maybe that's what she was talking to the captain about. I don't know.
Mr. Ryan, the captain's name is John Topping. He lives in Hawaii, and he headed back there this morning.
Mac, the captain of that flight, 812, is Captain John Topping, and he lives in Hawaii.
I'll find him, Pete. I'll see what Kathy was talking about.
I'll try and track down the rest of the crew here. See what I can find out. Call me later, huh?
Hey, Pete, don't hang up. Wait a minute.
Yeah?
What's so different about the police theory?
Well, the police theory is that they think that she went for a midnight swim, was possibly assaulted.
She went swimming? Didn't she have an ear infection?
Exactly.
Has he got any suspects?
Yeah, me.
Oh, no.
Kathy's friend?
Right. Just a minute. Hi. Go on in.
I know that the police told you about Kathy.
Yeah, they called this morning. Listen, I had to tell them about seeing the two of you together. I hope that was all right.
Oh, sure. They just accused me of rape and murder, that's all.
You're kidding.
Look, could there have been any other reason why Kathy's been murdered?
The police said she was raped. You might not believe it, but I do. I know this city is filled with sick people. Why do you think I'm giving up my job? Moving to the islands. I'm sick and tired of being pinched and propositioned and frightened to walk down city streets because they make me wear short skirts. It's scary.
Well, you got a legitimate beef. On the airplane, Kathy mentioned to me about the Federal Reserve money. Her imagination was running wild. Could there be any reason for that?
Why should there? We fly with money all the time. Look, I really didn't know Kathy very well. It was only the second time we flew together. You knew her better than I did. I don't think I can help you.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
I hope you get what you want.
Oh, I intend to.
No, the cases were not at the freight office. The shipping agent said there's a possibility that they simply didn't get on the flight from L.A. with me.
Well, there'd better be no mistakes. Killing that stewardess was a piece of risky business.
It was well covered up. Nobody's going to catch on to anything now. Please, I don't need any more pressure.
Mrs. Topping?
Yes?
My name is Frank McBride.
Hello?
I'd like to say hello to the captain. Maybe have a little talk with him.
Well, come on in. I'll see if he's still on the phone.
Thank you.
Step this way. He's out there. When he hangs up, you just go on out.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Don't threaten me. The cases will be on one of the very next flights. I have a visitor. Talk to you later.
Captain Topping.
Yes.
Frank McBride. I wanted to talk to you about Kathy Langston.
Oh, yes. It was a terrible accident I heard this morning.
It wasn't an accident. She was killed. On purpose.
On purpose? What do you mean?
She had expressed some concern about some money that you had carried aboard your flight.
There was no money missing. I would have heard about it. Oh, please, Captain, if this is going to be general questions, I'm very tired and I've got some work to do.
Wait, Captain. I'm not an airplane. You don't have to steer me. Let me ask you. A conscientious stewardess with an ear infection, would she risk her job going swimming?
Ear infection?
Yeah, an ear infection. It's a little oversight that's going to blow it for whoever murdered her.
You're a policeman. Is that it?
30 years.
Captain?
Please help.
Miss Topping!
Let's find something down. The house is off the market, sorry.
Well, actually, I wasn't thinking about buying it. But if I were, it wouldn't be a bad choice.
Yeah, it's a great house, isn't it? I love it. Of course, I kind of went over my head to get it, but you know, when you got 3 kids, you got to give them their own rooms.
Mr. Riker?
Yeah, Ernie Riker.
Pete Ryan.
How do you do?
I'm a friend of Kathy Langston's. Have the police talked to you about her death yet?
Yeah, wow, terrible. Some nut. You know, you find a safe neighborhood, you hope.
Well, I'm really troubled by her murder.
I don't know what to tell you. I hardly knew the girl at all.
That Federal Reserve money on the airplane sort of got her imagination going. Any reason for her to be concerned?
No, there's no reason for her to be worried about that because, you know, we fly money back and forth all the time. And in the 10 years I've been flying, I've sat on over $1 million. $1 billion.
When you carry that money, you carry it below in the cargo compartment?
Right. The only way you can get to the cargo department is right through the cockpit. You'd have to fight the flight engineer, the captain, and me.
You don't think that Kathy seemed worried to you on the airplane or at the hotel before the flight?
Actually, I didn't see her until she was on the plane.
That Federal Reserve shipment, do you know where it was going?
Yeah. Federal Reserve, San Francisco. You can call them if you want to, but you'd be wasting your money. Because if anything had been missing, we'd have heard about it by now. Excuse me.
Thank you.
Sure.
Yes, that'd be fine. It's a Mr. Cornelius at the Federal Reserve.
Mr. Cornelius, my name is Pete Ryan. I'm a private investigator. I think I may have run onto a lead that might interest you fellows up there on some money that was shipped in on a flight 812 last night from Hawaii. Is that money still in transit? Oh. Well, I have a feeling that there might be some... Oh? When? No, thanks very much, Mr. Cornelius. Every bag on that invoice was checked in and logged this morning.
Nothing's missing?
Not even $1.
Well, if there's no money stolen, then Kathy couldn't have been murdered over that. So what's going on?
Maggie, I haven't got the foggiest idea.
Ryan, we have a warrant for you to appear in a lineup.
Are you kidding?
Now, we have a victim. Pick your photo out.
I was in the garden, and they were on the terrace talking, arguing. John was very upset.
Oh, Pete, yeah.
How are you? Yeah, Pete, how come Maggie gave me this number at the jail?
It seems that one of the girls who was assaulted last summer has taken a liking to my photograph. They want her to have a look at me in a lineup. Now, what's happening out there?
Nothing, really. I'm in the Honolulu jail, accused of murdering Captain Topping. You know, you don't have a complete monopoly on these disasters, you know.
Topping was murdered?
Yeah, I think they'll find out that he had a heart attack.
A heart attack? What'd you ask him?
Well, I overheard part of the conversation that had him breathing pretty heavily about some cases that were overdue from Los Angeles. And when I mentioned Kathy's murder, well, that's when he collapsed. I think you may be onto something with that money angle.
Listen, I gotta go now. Good luck on your murder rap.
Yeah. Well, good luck on yours. And aloha from my jail to your jail.
Mrs. Topping, the coroner said your husband had a massive heart attack.
He's positive?
Yes.
We tried so hard to keep it undercover. I'm sorry, Mr. McBride. He was due for his annual physical. He was only 49. The heart condition would have been the end of his career. It's been very difficult to handle.
I'm terribly sorry, Miss Topping.
Sorry we bothered you, but we couldn't ignore a story.
No, that's all right. Do you mind if I make another phone call?
Local call?
Yeah, local call.
Yes, Miss Teague, our suspect is here. When can you come in for the lineup? What? I see. Thanks very much, Miss Teague. Now she swears the man had a beard. I'm beginning to wonder if she was attacked at all.
We're sorry, Ryan. Okay? Now let me ask you a couple of questions. You owe me something, right? Did the autopsy show that Kathy Langston was actually raped?
No.
Did it show that she had an ear infection?
Yes.
That doesn't mean that she couldn't be on a beach in a bathing suit, though.
To me, it does.
Mr. Ryan, you going back to the islands already?
For a good reason. You. We have supper tomorrow night?
Well, I don't know. I'm going to be awfully busy.
Burl. Kathy was murdered. Premeditated murder. I think we ought to talk about that. In fact, we must talk about that.
Aloha, Wahine. Welcome to the islands, full of flowers and music, laughter. Hula girls from Brooklyn, and I got you set for a big luau tonight. Usually a kiss goes with this, but I don't want to get a punch in the nose.
A kiss, huh? Now, Mac, I'm really not interested in fun and games, you know?
Pete. Some guy who said he was Captain Topping just picked up 2 crates shipped in from Los Angeles.
I thought everybody was on that plane with me. A luau.
Yeah.
Terrific. I feel about as stupid as that pig they're going to roast. What is in those cases, and who is this counterfeit Captain Topping?
I think you said the magic word.
I did? Send down the duck with $100?
Counterfeit money switch.
Yeah, maybe. Well, we better get dressed for that pig, huh?
Yeah.
And contact somebody with the Federal Reserve, huh?
What does he mean he must talk to me about Kathy's murder?
He's fishing. Better find out what he wants.
Gentlemen, are you actually suggesting that a Federal Reserve shipment worth over $1 million has been stolen, and we don't know about it?
You don't know it because the shipment that reached San Francisco is actually counterfeit money.
I want Willens to hear this, too. Fred, would you please come in here for a minute? Oh, Mr. Willens, this is Mr. McBride, Mr. Ryan. They have, a theory that the money we shipped back on Flight 812 was replaced with counterfeit bills. Would you explain exactly what was on the shipment?
Well, yes, Mr. McBride. Once a year, the Federal Reserve tries to take the less attractive, well-worn bills out of circulation, return them to the mint.
Mm-hmm. They're well-worn, but they're still good as gold, right?
Absolutely legal tender, no doubt about it. However, they've been destroyed by now, burned up, returned to ashes.
The counterfeits have been burned? That means the evidence is gone.
Yes, substituted for real money earmarked for destruction. Well-aged counterfeits might easily escape detection.
But do we have some suspects?
The whole crew on Flight 812.
Really?
Yeah.
How can you prove anything?
We've got a way of cutting ourselves in on things. I think we can con them out into the open.
Well, we'd better move right away on it before they make the split and take off.
Well, if you're right, you're involved with a very dangerous bunch.
Don't worry about that. we'll do this someplace in the open where there's a lot of people around. Huh?
Gentlemen, if you're right, this is Treasury Department jurisdiction. The standard procedure in this case would be to have Treasury agents make the arrest. I'll have 2 agents on standby. They'll be well armed, waiting for your call.
Nice of you. Thank you.
Thanks.
Look, Fred, we just want to make sure that these 2 detective friends of yours disappear after they... Well, as long as they understand that, then everything's okay. And Fred, we don't want any corpses left lying around. Okay, we got it. Fred's gonna hire his cousin.
His cousin?
And a friend of his. Gonna cost $5,000 for both of them. He guarantees it's safe.
Must be him already, maybe. Mr. Ryan.
Hi, bro. Well. Everybody's here. Everybody is here for the big payoff.
What?
The big what?
Kathy's friend, right?
Yeah, I'm Kathy's friend. Look, I hardly knew Kathy Langston. You don't think I've been going through all of this for her, without a client, spending my own money for nothing? Now, either you cut us in, or we'll tail you until you pass off the first buck, and when you do, we'll have the Treasury come right down on top of you.
I don't think we quite understand what you're talking about.
You don't? The switch. The counterfeits. The money on its way to be destroyed. What's left? The big payoff. Well, hey, come on.
Wow. All right. How about tonight down by at the Kapiolani parking lot? We'll bring the money, you count it, we'll split it up.
Who do you think you're talking to? Not gonna be any Kapiolani parking lot. We're gonna do this in a public place where you don't have a chance to stick a knife in our ribs. You understand that, don't you?
Tiny bubble in the wine, make me happy, make me feel fine, tiny bubble, make me warm all with a feeling that
All right, now this is the last bag. Grand total $1.2 million.
Yeah, I'll count it myself, thank you.
Here's to the golden moon, here's to the silver sea. Mostly here's a toast to you and me.
You know, I figured you all wrong.
Tiny bubble.
I figured you for an upstanding, moral young lady.
Who's gonna miss that money? What difference does it make stealing it?
The difference is Kathy Langston's death.
It all happened so fast. I'm sorry about that.
Tiny bubble, make me warm all over with a feeling that I'm gonna love you till the end of time.
How's it going? Where the hell is Willens? We've got to stall.
All right, gentlemen, we'll take these 3 bags. You can take this one and have yourselves a lovely evening.
Wait a minute.
You take 3, you take 1.
Take it easy now.
I guess you understand. A lonely life, then life began again.
McBride, Ryan, got the money?
It's all here. Under the table.
What the hell is this?
Fred Willens, Treasury, you're under arrest. Just put your hands out in front of you.
It's the first time I ever saw anybody cuffed in front of them. Every time I've been cuffed by a cop, my hands have been behind my back.
Can't tell you how grateful we are to you two.
Yeah, Mr. Willens, don't you think you should read them their Miranda?
They're right. Smith, get those bags out to the car. Get her out of here.
Mr. Willens, hold on just a second there. I wouldn't want to,
Watch this guy back.
Cross the desk for me. Keep on playing, gang. Pete, you're making me mad, Pete. This is my best song. Joey Kimo, jump in there. Book of life is free. Was the very Look like the show's over there, gang.
I didn't know they were going to kill that girl. I'll tell the cops everything. You got the money back, didn't you?
The money? That's paper. You can print it, you can burn it, it doesn't mean anything. But Kathy, she was irreplaceable.
I wasn't the muscle, I was the brains.
from the Federal Reserve to the Federal Penitentiary in one quick jump, it takes a real genius to do that.
All right, get the police down here and pick them up, will you?
I've done a lot of shows in this place, but never one that brought the house down like this. Pete, Mac, next time you come to my place, I'm going to call in McGarrett. I'll remember you.
Who's McGarrett?
Long after this endless summer gone, I'll be lonely, oh so lonely.